Hey guys, welcome to the corporate channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you a $450 PC for the month of April. With GPU prices still pretty high after the GPU mining craze, people have been pretty discouraged to build a PC this year. But thanks to the engineers over at AMD, there's finally a cheap way to get into PC gaming while still getting great performance. At the time of making this video on PC Part Picker, this PC costs $463. So let's jump right into the build. The star of the show in this build is the CPU. I chose the Ryzen 5 2400G. This CPU has a CPU and GPU baked into one chip. The CPU rocks 4 cores and 8 threads at 3.6 GHz and 11 Vega GPU cores. It won't perform as well as a dedicated graphics card like a 1050 Ti, but it can still easily handle most games. Games that the CPU can handle no problem are esports games like League of Legends, CSGO, Overwatch, and not so much of an esport game, but everyone's favorite, Fortnite. It can also handle other games very well, and there's plenty of benchmarks out there for loads of games to see what you can expect. This CPU can easily take on games at 1080p, you just have to turn the settings down a bit. Also, I say this in every video, overclock. Overclocking can get you some serious performance gains, and the best part about it, it's free. At this budget, it's pretty much impossible to stick 16 gigs of RAM in. So here I went with an 8 gig kit of Patriot Viper RAM. It gets great reviews and is some of the cheapest 8 gig kits on the market. It runs very fast at 3000 MHz, which is perfect for that integrated graphics card. Also, 8 gigs is the bare minimum for what I recommend for RAM in 2018. So if your budget can handle it, I highly recommend going with 16 gigs. For the hard drive, I went the classic 1TB Western Digital Blue hard drive. This hard drive has plenty of storage for all your games and programs and runs at 7200 RPM to quickly load them up. I run one in my current build and I've had it for 3 years with no problems. In addition to this hard drive, I highly recommend picking up a small SSD for your operating system. This will be perfect for the programs you use every day as well. An SSD compared to a traditional hard drive is night and day when it comes to speed. I'll have a 120GB one by AData linked in the description. It only costs $38 on Amazon at the moment, and in my opinion is one of the best additions you can put in your PC. Also, since it's by AData, expect it to last a long time. Next up, we have the power supply. For the power supply, we have the Corsair CXM 450W 80+ bronze certified semi-modular power supply. Try saying that one 10 times fast. 40 watts is plenty of power for all your parts and contains enough headroom if you want to add a graphics card down the road. Since it is by Corsair, expect to get a very high quality power supply. Also, the power supply is semi-modular, which will make cable management in your case a piece of cake. So to plug all these things into, we have the MSI B350 Gaming Pro Micro ATX motherboard. This board gets great reviews and is by a very trusted brand, MSI. Since it is a B350 motherboard, you'll be able to overclock your CPU for some more performance. This board also comes standard with features you should expect in any motherboard today, like USB 3. For the case, I went with the Cooler Master Masterbox Lite 5 ATX mid-tower case. It's a great case that comes with some pretty cool red accents and has a clear side panel so you can admire that new shiny PC. But if you don't like the way this case looks, the best part about building PCs is you can customize it however you like it. So you can just research some cases that you like. In my case, which I'll have linked below in the description, I have the NZXT S340. It's a beautiful case that has an actual glass side panel. Just a little disclaimer, you will need to ask the motherboard manufacturer for a BIOS update kit, as the BIOS that comes with this motherboard will probably not support your shiny new CPU with the BIOS it has in it currently. It'll only take about 2 to 3 weeks for them to ship it to you, and after that you can just return it. There's plenty of videos on how to use these upgrade kits on YouTube, so just check out one of those. Thanks for watching my $450 PC build for the month of April. Like the video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.